thought you went out.
I just got back.
Any coffee left?
That is the last of it.
Just can't seem to wake up. I guess I didn't get much sleep last night.
Yeah, well, come here, give me that. Well, there's an extra bag of coffee beans in the fridge, so go and make some coffee.
Ow. I guess I'll just stop by Kelly's.
All right, here, come here. I
Thanks.
barely touched it.
Thanks. I thought chess was nothing but a bad memory of growing up a Cassadine.
Yeah, well, it's kind of helping me focus today.
Huh. What's the problem? Didn't sleep much either.
No, that's a problem I can handle.
As long as I didn't tire you out.
Yeah, right, hardly.
Here, you need this worse than I do.
What's with you?
I have a life, and I need to get on with it. Mom?
Oh, Gia, I'm so glad you got my message.
Oh, it sounded important. Are you okay?
I will be if you can tear yourself away from that boy you're living with and spend some time with your family.
Hey, thank you for coming.
Hi, what's going on?
I've asked to meet with the hospital board of directors.
Oh, thank you.
I need to make it clear that Stefan and Elena don't control the Cassadine grant to the hospital.
Nikolas, there are any number of ways to go after Helena and Stefan. Why are you choosing the hospital?
Because Alexis, the hospital has always been important to me. It was my idea to give the money to help save it. Now, Stefan and Elena, they think it's just another battleground. And if any time the staff doesn't agree, they threaten to pull out the funding. Now, when they do that, they're using my name and representing me. Now, that has to stop.
Legally, the odds are stacked in their favor. I'm sorry, until you're 25, you're going to have to deal with the two of them fighting over the trusteeship of the Cassadine estate.
Unless you take the job.
Hey, I tried that. Do you remember? I tried. The judge was convinced that I wasn't qualified.
Try again. Please, Alexis, I need someone I can trust.
Okay. For you, I will try again, but just remember, if the court refuses, you have to deal with your uncle.
He's not a part of my life anymore.
This, Mom, okay? Not today.
Do you care at all about your family?
Excuse me? I call you every day. I have dinner with you at least once a week.
It's your brother I'm concerned about, Gia.
Why? What's wrong?
Well, Marcus is having a really hard time with his breakup over Hannah.
He's really hurting?
He doesn't say much, but he works long hours. He comes home to the brownstone late every night.
Mom, I'm sorry if I jumped to the wrong conclusion before.
Well, how are things going with you?
Okay.
That's it? Just okay?
Mom, whatever I say, you're gonna tell me not to do it, so what's the point?
I'm always going to worry about my baby girl, especially when she looks like she could use some sleep.
I'll work on it.
I mean, it can't be easy living in a house with all that tension.
Nikolas and I get along great.
I'm talking about his family. I don't like you subjected to people like that.
You two had better...
At 5 on Morning Edition.
Money was intended to support the work here in whatever way you saw it was needed. No, I'm sorry. I did not mean to create a battleground for my grandmother and my uncle. And I'm sorry that it's happened, but you do have my word that it will not continue.
As Nikolas's guardian, I support this unconditionally.
However, he has no authority.
And as of today, neither do you. You are no longer my trustee.
Huh.
And neither of you, Uncle.
Now, this is a matter for the courts, not for the hospital board.
Actually, it's one of the most hopeful pieces of news I've heard in months.
Well, now look, though. Who is going to represent the Cassadines at General Hospital if it isn't Helena or Stefan?
I intend to petition the courts to name Alexis as trustee.
I'll simply be carrying out Nikolas's wishes in regard to Cassadine money and the hospital.
The courts have not approved you yet.
And they never will. A rock and roll pinup girl, a spokeswoman for organized crime.
How do you think the courts will react when I tell them you plotted to have me declared insane? locked away in an asylum for life. And that you faked your own death and had an innocent man tried for a murder he didn't commit. See you in court.
Nikolas, wait.
Well, if this meeting is over, I have other appointments waiting.
Too bad the press wasn't here to watch the Cassadine family.
Those erroneous accusations will not be circulated in the press.
Stefan, now where is your sense of humor? Nikolas was merely flexing his muscle.
Yes, it was a laugh riot. I have patience.
I enjoyed the entertainment, but I'm doing OR.
I'll see you at home, Father.
No, no, no. I'm going with you right now.
Is there any trouble?
On the contrary, Nikolas showed us just how much he loathes his uncle and the extent of his affection for that totally unsuitable young woman.
Gia? I thought she was simply renting a room in his house.
Gia is the key. Once I figure out how to control her, darling, Nikolas will be mine. Again. Completely. Shall we go?
Your family let you leave the hospital alive?
I am too important to kill. Now, drug, kidnapped, or have committed, yes. I'm the heir. They need me alive.
Well, you were amazing, facing down your uncle and psycho granny.
Yeah, man. I almost lost it when I looked up and I saw you. So, what were you doing there anyway?
My mother summoned me. Can you really boot your uncle and granny out of the hospital?
Well, with Alexis on my side, I can, yeah.
You've really got this prince thing down cold, huh? I mean, you've almost intimidated me.
Almost, okay. Thank you.
Well, I just keep telling myself. I know what he looks like in his underwear.
Your mother doesn't know about our new arrangement, does she?
If she even suspected, my brother would be chasing you down and I'd be locked up in the brownstone for life.
Well, you know, I wouldn't blame her for wanting you out of here after what she heard today.
Oh, don't think it was easy convincing her you were more than a spoiled rich kid throwing a tantrum.
Right, especially since you don't believe it yourself.
You have your moments.
Oh, well, you know what? I am going to take you to dinner at Kelly's to celebrate. To celebrate.
You know, I think your new break from freedom deserves more than a burger and fries at Kelly's. How about going to Winterfest with me?
Are you asking me as in, going, on a date?
Don't get carried away with yourself.
All right, well, this can be a real commitment.
In your dreams, Your Highness.
That's bad.